Hello, my name is Beth Forney, and this is my Millennials in the Workforce Research Project Proposal for Management 602 Statistical Methods and Data Analysis. When at work, how often have you heard, "Oh, well, what can you expect? They're just a millennial." This phrase is heard more frequently at many employers, sometimes stated in a positive manner and sometimes in a negative manner. The influx of millennials into the workforce has had a significant impact on corporate society. The millennials is a term coined to categorize the generation of young people born between 1982 and 2000, which ages them between 16 and 34. This is a generation of people who have always known computers, microwaves, and for the vast majority, the internet. As they have had distinctively different upbringing than that of other generations, they are entering the workforce with attitudes and values that are changing the corporate world. Baby boomers are retiring at a rate of 10,000 per day. Many of the baby boomers have been employed with only one or two employers throughout their career. This has made many experts in their field. This knowledge and experience is retiring right along with them. No longer is the office go-to person available for questions. They are now on a cruise ship in the Caribbean, their knowledge inaccessible. It is the millennials who will be filling these positions for employers. Millennials will comprise over 50% of the workforce within the next 10 years. In prior generations, employees were forced to conform to employer expectations. The millennials are challenging many long-held employer beliefs. For any employer hoping to attract quality millennial talent, it is imperative credence is given to millennial values to create a productive and symbiotic work environment. The goal is for employers to find opportunities to maximize the traits in hiring, supervision, and retention of millennials to avoid costly attrition. Many studies have been completed regarding the millennial generation. However, little research has been completed regarding the differences in millennial values in different locales. The hypothesis of this project is that Midwest millennial values and attitudes will be more consistent with traditional Midwest values instead of their generational values. The study will be driven by a web survey provided to millennials between the ages of 22 and 34 in a Midwest community with approximately 85,000 residents. The survey will be quantitative in nature, with the majority of questions on a 7-point Likert scale. The survey will focus on millennial-generated topics such as casual work environment, supervisor feedback expectations, and the impact of technology in the workplace. Utilizing a web survey is the best option to ensure the greatest level of participation, considering this generation is obsessed and knowledgeable with technology. The data will then be analyzed on a multivariate tool to determine statistical significance, leading to a determination whether the hypothesis can be validated. There are some limitations. The survey will provide analyzable quantitative data. However, in-person interviews will not be conducted. Therefore, extracting additional information or clarifying responses is not an option. Further, the survey will be limited to only a segment of the millennial population. Younger millennials, those between the ages of 16 and 21, are not likely to have had significant enough job experience to provide quality, consistent data. This project has been pivotal in formulating my final project for the MSOM program. Obviously, the topic and research is relevant to any employer seeking quality candidates in the millennial generation for open positions. The research can serve as a guide to employers to evolve companies that ultimately cater to multi-generations. Thank you.